Okay, I'm going to show you how to check your test feedback and then how you need to do your test corrections. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Grades. And I'm going to look for my math or physics test, and you can see I haven't really done anything because I'm a test student. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. When I click on that, I can see my results. I kind of played around with it a little bit. And you can see the questions you missed, the correct answers, and the feedback for the incorrect answers. So now let me show you how to do your test corrections. I'm going to bring up a document. Now this is really important. You're going to want to handwrite your test corrections. So I'm going to write this really big, but I'm not going to handwrite my test corrections because, I can't show you how to do that in a video. So I'm going to write it really big, and I'm going to highlight it. That way you know that's what I want you to do. Okay, and so now I'm going to go and I'm going to type my corrections, but just know that, you're going to want to handwrite them like I just said. Okay, so I missed question 1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call this my Math of Physics corrections, and I'm going to put my name. My name is Test Student. And for each question, you want to write the question, the right answer, and why it's correct. Okay. So for this one, the question, this is exactly why I want you to handwrite it. I'm going to copy and paste it. I want you to actually write it because there's evidence, they've done studies, and it's actually students will learn it better and you will remember something better when you actually handwrite something. So that's why I want you to handwrite it. And I don't want you to copy and paste it. So you're going to write the question, which of the following is not a SI base unit? And then the correct answer is Celsius. It looks like. To the module and actually read the module. Okay. So I'm going to go in here. I'm going to open my module. And I'm going to look for the answer. Okay. So here we go. Let's see. International System of Units. Okay. Here we go. So here's our base units. We have ampere for current. We have Kelvin for temperature, mole for a quantity, and then kilogram for mass. So let's see our choices. Our choices were ampere, kilogram, mole, and Celsius. Now I'm going to look back at my lesson. And it says that ampere is 1, so that's not the correct answer. Kilogram is 1, so that's also not the correct answer. Mole is 1, but you see it says that Kelvin is 1 and Celsius is not. So I'm going to write why it's correct, and I'm going to say Kelvin is the base unit for temperature, not Celsius. So then I've done my test correction for question 1. Now I can go to question 2 and do the same thing. And I'll only do it for the questions that I missed. So I'll do I'll do 2, and I'm going to put info here, and I'll do 3, and that'll be one that I'm going to do. I can't even spell info right. We have 4. I got 4 wrong. I did not get 5 wrong. I did not get 6. I'll go down to the next one I got wrong. The next one was 13. So you see how I'm labeling them with the same number that I missed. So I missed 13. So I'm labeling it with 13 over here. I'm not calling it 5. That way it's easy for me when I'm checking your test corrections to find it. Now once you've done that, you'll just save it. And you'll go back to the course, You'll scroll all the way down and there will be a section right here for test correction. Okay, now that you've got your corrections ready, you're going to scroll all the way down and you will find the test corrections module. You'll go into the Math of Physics test correction section, and right now there's nothing in there because this video is going to be there. And you'll hit submit assignment and you'll just choose this file that you've made and you'll upload it and you'll hit submit. And that's all you have to do for your test corrections, and you will get points back on your test. Just remember, you need to hand write your test corrections. If you submit a typed document like this, I'm going to send it back to you and give you 0 points. So please know that you need to hand write your test corrections, and you also need to make sure that you turn them in by the due date on the calendar. That's very, very important. Okay, if you do not turn in your test corrections by the correct date, you will not be able to turn them in. The folder will close and you won't be able to turn them in.